Good morning, students. Last class we discussed how to find out oxidation number and types of redox reaction. So now we are going to new topic, balancing of redox reactions. There is a two method for balancing the equations of redox reactions. One is the oxidation number method, another one is the ion electron method or half reaction method. Both are based on the same principle. In oxidation reduction reactions, the total number of electrons donated by the reducing agent is equal to the total number of electrons gained by oxidizing agent. Some of the rule to balance the redox reaction. Skeleton equation is nothing but a way of using the formula to indicate the chemicals that are involved in the chemical reaction. Step 1. Assign oxidation number to the atoms in the equation. The second step, identify which atom change in oxidation number. Second, we have to find out change the oxidation number from the reactant and the product side. Third one is balance the number of atoms that change in oxidation number. The fifth one, make the total increase in oxidation number is equal to total decrease in oxidation number by multiplying appropriate factors. The sixth one, balance other element other than oxygen and hydrogen. The last one is the balance the hydrogen and oxygen. Finally, we check everything is balanced. For example, we have to balance the FeSO4 plus KMnO4 plus H2SO4 gives Fe2SO4 thrice plus MnSO4 plus K2SO4 plus H2O. The unbalanced chemical equation. The unbalanced chemical equation, FeSO4 plus KMnO4 plus H2SO4 gives Fe2SO4 thrice plus MnSO4 plus K2SO4 plus H2O. This is the skeletal equation. Step 1. Find out which atom change in oxidation number. So only we have to find out only change the oxidation number from the reactant side and also product side. So Fe change the oxidation number. And then product side, Fe change the oxidation number. Reactant side, Mn is change the oxidation number, and also product side, Mn change. There is no change in sulfate ion, potassium, oxygen, hydrogen, and sulfate. So from the reactant side also, there is no change in the oxidation state of sulfate, potassium, and hydrogen, oxygen. So only we have to find out the oxidation number of Fe and Mn. So the Fe in the Fe as a X. So X plus minus 2 equal to 0. Minus 2 is the oxidation number of sulfate ion. So X equal to plus 2. Mn in the KMnO4 plus 1 oxidation state of potassium plus X as a M1, and then 4 into oxidation number of oxygen is minus 2, that is the neutral atom, so neutral molecule is equal to 0. 1 plus X minus 8 equal to 0. X minus 7 equal to 0. X equal to plus 7. So the oxidation state of M1 in K1O4 plus 7. From the product side, find out the oxidation number of Fe in Fe2SO4 thrice. So that is the 2 atom of Fe. So 2X plus sulfate has a minus 2 oxidation state, that is the 3 atom of sulfate molecule. So 3 into minus 2 equal to 0, that is a neutral molecule. So 0. 2X minus 6 equal to 0. 2X equal to plus 6. X equal to 6 divided by 2. X equal to plus 3. So the oxidation state of Fe in Fe2SO4 thrice is plus 3. So finally, M1 in M1SO4, X as a M1, SO4 oxidation state, minus 2, that is a 1 atom of sulfate molecule. So minus 2 is oxidation state of SO4, equal to, that is a neutral atom, equal to 0. X minus 2 equal to 0, X equal to plus 2. So plus 2 oxidation state of M1 in M1SO4. The next step, the Fe2 plus change to Fe3 plus. So plus 2 to plus 3 increases. Increases means oxidation. Plus 7 change to plus 2 decrease. Reduction. From the reaction, the oxidation number of M1 in K1O4 change from plus 7 to plus 2 by gain 5 electron. The second one, the oxidation number of Fe in FeSO4 change from plus 2 to plus 3 by losing 1 electron. Step 3, the total number of electron lost is equal to the total number of electron gained. Equate the number of electron by cross multiple of the respective formula with a suitable integer on the reactant side. So what is the difference? Plus 2 to plus 3, only 1 electron. So how many atoms Fe in the reaction? 2. So 2 into 1 electron equal to 2e minus. The next one, what is the difference between M1 K1O4 to MnSO4? 5 electron. 5 electron multiple with how many atoms in the reactions? That is the 2 atoms. So 5 into 2 equal to 10 electron. So cross multiple. So finally we get 10 FeSO4 plus 2 K1O4 plus H2SO4 gives Fe2SO4 thrice plus M1SO4 plus K2SO4 plus H2O. Step 5. Balance the other element except hydrogen and oxygen. So we have to calculate the number of atoms in the reactant side and product side. So Fe in the reactant side 10, but the product side is Fe2. So multiple with the 5 equal to 10. Next one, potassium. So potassium reactant side 2. Product side is 2, so balanced. Next one is Mn. Reactant side 2, but product side 1, so multiple with 2 equal to 2. So 10 FeSO4 plus 2 K1O4 plus H2SO4 gives 10 5 Fe2SO4 thrice plus 2 M1SO4 plus K2SO4 plus H2O. So other than hydrogen and oxygen, so maximum elements are balanced except one, sulfur. So what is the number of sulfur atoms present in the reactant side? 10 sulfur. Don't worry about the sulfuric acid. Don't calculate the sulfuric acid. And after that we can calculate the sulfuric acid, because we have to put the number of moles in the sulfuric acid. So product side 3 into 5 equal to 15, and then 2 sulfur, 1 sulfur. 15 plus 2 17, 17 plus 1, so totally sulfur equal to 80. But reactant side is only 10 sulfur. So multiple with 8 on the sulfuric acid. So 10 FeSO4 plus 2 K1O4 plus 8 H2SO4 gives 5 Fe2SO4 thrice plus 2 M1SO4 plus K2SO4 plus H2O. So other than oxygen and hydrogen, so all the element from the reactant and product side is balanced. So finally, step 6, balance the hydrogen and oxygen. So other all the atoms are balanced except hydrogen and oxygen. So how many hydrogen in the reactant side? 8 into 2, 16 hydrogen in the reactant side. But product side only hydrogen 2 atom. So multiple with 8 is equal to 16. So 10 FeSO4 plus 2 K1O4 plus 8 H2SO4 gives 5 Fe2SO4 thrice plus 2M1SO4 plus K2SO4 plus 8H2O. So finally balance the hydrogen and automatically oxygen is balanced. So you have to check whether the oxygen balanced or not. 40 plus 4 into 2, 8 plus 8 into 4, 32. So total 80. Then product side 4 into 3, 12 multiple with 5 plus 4 into 2, 8, 4 plus 8, 60 plus 8 plus 4 plus 8 equal to 80. So the oxygen also balanced. So finally all the elements are balanced. This is the balancing chemical reaction. The next question is, the next question is, balance the following equation using oxidation number method. AS2 S3 plus HNO3 plus H2O, it gives H3AsO4 plus H2SO4 plus NO. So already know the rule how to balance the equation. First step, write the skeleton equation. Don't worry about that. So this is the skeleton equation. The second step, find out the oxidation number. Second one, identify which atom change in the oxidation number. So first calculate the AS in AS to S3. That is the 2 atom of AS, arsenic. So 2x plus sulfide. The minus 2 is the oxidation state. That is the 3 atom. 3 into minus 2 equal to 0. So 2x minus 6 equal to 0. 2x equal to plus 6. X equal to 6 divided by 2. X equal to 3. Then sulfur. Then nitrogen. Oxidation number of hydrogen is +1 multiple with the X as the nitrogen. Oxygen is 3 into, that is the 3 atom of oxygen, 3 into -2, that is a neutral molecule, so equal to 0. 1 plus X minus 6 equal to 0. X minus 5 equal to 0. X equal to +5. So the oxidation number of N in HNO3 is +5. From the product side, AS plus 1 is the oxidation state, 3 is the number of atom present in the molecule, plus AS arsenic as a X, plus 4 into -2 oxidation number of oxygen, that is a neutral molecule, is a neutral, that is a neutral molecule, so it is equal to 0. 3 plus X minus 8 equal to 0. 3 X minus 5 equal to 0. X equal to +5. +5 is the oxidation state of arsenic in the H3ASO4. And then finally calculate the nitrogen in NO. NSiX plus the oxidation number of oxygen is -2, that is the only one atom. So 1 into -2 equal to -2, that is the neutral molecule, it is equal to 0. X minus 2 equal to 0. X equal to +2. Next we are going to calculate how many electron loss and how many electron gain. The oxidation state of arsenic in AS2 S3S plus 3. The oxidation state of sulfur in AS2S3S -2. The oxidation state of nitrogen in HNO3 plus 5. The oxidation state of arsenic in H3ASO4S plus 5. The oxidation state of sulfur in H2SO4 is plus 6. The oxidation state of nitrogen in NO plus 2. So plus 3 to plus 5 increases oxidation plus 2 to -2 to plus 6 increase oxidation plus 5 to plus 2 decrease reduction. So next how much amount of electron loss and gain. Next we are going to calculate how much amount of electron loss, how much electrons are gained. So cross multiple with the respective molecular respective formula with the suitable integer. That is the 2 atom of arsenic. So 2 multiple with the, what is the difference? Plus 3 and plus 5, only 2 electrons. So 4 electrons. Then sulfur -2 to plus 6. So the difference between -2 to plus 6 is 8 electron loss. So how to 8 electron loss? The difference of -2 to plus 6, -2 minus plus 6 equal to -2 minus 6. So minus 8. So this is the minus, sorry, the 8 electron loss. So the how many sulfur atom? 3. So 3 into 8 electron loss, so 24 electron. Next, HNO3. The oxidation number of N in HNO3 change from +5 to +2. So gain of 3 electron. How many atom nitrogen? Only 1 atom. So how many electron gain? 3 electron gain. So 1 into 3 electron. So 3. So this one 24 plus 4 electron equal to 28 electron. So cross multiple. Three AS2 S3 plus 28 HNO3 plus H2O, it gives H3 AsO4 plus H2SO4 plus NO. The next one is balance the atoms from the reactant and the product side. So AS, first AS 6 from the reactant side, but AS equal to 1. So multiple with 6 equal to 6. Next one sulfur, 9 atom from the reactant side, but only 1 atom from the product side. So multiple with 9 equal to 9. Next nitrogen, 28 atoms in the reactant side, but only 1 atom the product side. So multiple with 28. 3 AS2 3 AS2 S3 plus 28 HNO3 plus H2O, it gives 6 H3 ASO4 plus 9 H2SO4 plus 28 NO. So mostly all the atoms are balanced both reactant and product side except hydrogen and oxygen. So now we are going to balance hydrogen. Hydrogen from the reactant side 28, but product side 18 plus 18 equal to 36. So we need only 8 hydrogen. So multiple H2O molecule in reactant side by 4. So finally hydrogen also balanced. If it is hydrogen balanced, automatically oxygen balanced. The next question, balance the following equations using oxidation number method. So first step is write the skeleton equation. So the question is the skeleton equation, that is the unbalanced equation. So second step is identify which atom change the oxidation number. So only we have to find out change the oxidation number. So the potassium, there is no change the oxidation number. Hydrogen, there is no change the oxidation number. Sulfate, there is no change the oxidation number. Oxygen also, there is no change the oxidation number. Only change the chromium and iodine. First calculate the oxidation number of chromium in K2Cr2O7. 2 into plus 1, the oxidation state of potassium is plus 1, plus X as a chromium, that is the 2 atoms, so 2X, plus 7 into 2 atom of oxygen, so minus 2 is the oxidation number of oxygen, so equal to 0, neutral molecule, so 2 plus 2X minus 14 equal to 0, 2X minus 12 equal to 0, 2X equal to 12, X equal to 12 divided by 6, X equal to plus 2. So the oxidation state of chromium in K2Cr2O7 is plus 2. Next we are going to calculate I. Potassium plus 1 oxidation state plus X equal to 0. X equal to plus 1, come to equal that side, minus 1. From the product side, calculate the oxidation number of chromium in Cr2SO4 trice. Chromium as X, that is the 2 atom, so 2X plus sulfate oxidation number minus 2, that is the 3 atom of sulfate, so 3 into minus 2, neutral molecule, 2X minus 6 equal to 0, 2X equal to plus 6. X equal to 6 divided by 2, X equal to plus 3. So the iodine is a elementary state, so 0. The oxidation number of chromium in K2Cr2O7 plus 6. The oxidation number of iodine in Ki minus 1. Oxidation number of chromium in Cr2SO4 trices plus 3. I2 is a 0 because this is the elementary state. Next calculate how much amount of electron loss and gain. The oxidation number Cr in K2Cr2O7 from the plus 6 to plus 3. So there is a 3 electron gain. Plus 6 to plus 3, that is decrease. So reduction. Plus 1 to 0, increase. Oxidation. The oxidation number of Cr in K2Cr2O7 change from plus 6 to plus 3. So 3 electron gain. How much amount of atom present in the K2Cr2O7? How much amount of chromium present in K2Cr2O7? 2 atoms. So 2 into how much amount of electron gain? 3 electron gain. So 3 electron. The next one is in oxidation number I in Ki changes from -1 to 0. There is loss of 1 electron. So, how much amount of iodine present in the equation? There is a 1 atom, 1 into 1 electron loss. So, 1 electron. In Cr2, 2 into 3 electron, 6 electrons. So, cross multiple. K2 Cr2 O7 plus 6 Ki plus H2 SO4, it gives K2 SO4 plus Cr2 SO4 thrice plus I2 plus H2O. Next we are going to balance the atom from the reactant and the product side. First potassium, that is the 2 atom, but the first one is potassium, the 8 atom from the reactant side, but the product side only 2 atoms, so multiple with 4 equal to 8. Next one, chromium, the 2 atom from the reactant side, but chromium 2 atom from the product side. The next one is iodine, 6 atom from the reactant side, so only 2 atom from the product side, so multiple with 3, 6. So K2 Cr2 O7 plus 6 Ki plus H2 SO4, it gives 4 into K2 SO4 plus Cr2 SO4 thrice 3 into I2 plus H2O. So maximum the atoms are balanced both reactant and product side except the sulfur, hydrogen and oxygen. Next we are going to balance the sulfur from the reactant side. Sulfur is 2. From the product side, sulfur 3 plus 4 equal to 7. So, sulfur is multiple with the sulfuric acid, multiple with the H2 1, 1 H2SO4 multiple with the 7 equal to 7. Then K2 Cr2 O7 plus 6 Ki plus 7 H2SO4 gives 4 K2SO4 plus Cr2SO4 thrice plus 3I2 plus H2O. So finally we are going to balance the oxygen and the hydrogen. So from the reactant side, number of hydrogens equal to 14. From the product side, only hydrogen 2. So multiple with 7 equal to 14. K2 Cr2 O7 plus 6 Ki plus 7 H2SO4 gives 4 K2 SO4 plus Cr2 SO4 thrice plus 3I2 plus 7 H2O. So automatically oxygen is balanced. Thank you, students.